You are so welcome, precious viewer, to this really useful and insightful video tutorial on all, and I mean all, okay, the Windows shortcut keys, okay, for Windows 11. All right. So we are going to be looking at all the combinations of the Windows key and every other key to help you quickly access and do certain things with your Windows 11 operating system. Okay, so we'll first start with looking at the special keys, the ones that work with Windows and the special keys. Then we'll move to symbols and then we'll move to alphabets. Okay, so starting with the special keys, the first one is Windows plus print screen. Okay, so you just hold down your Windows and press print screen. Now, if you watch carefully, you will notice that the screen became a bit black and went out again. All right. It's what it does is that it snaps your current screen. It's like a snapping, okay? It snaps your current screen and you could open somewhere and paste it. For example, after snapping, I can easily just open the Paint software. Okay, should you want to snap something that is showing in your screen that is very important, okay, like maybe when you are browsing, and you just press Control V, Control plus V, the normal keyboard shortcut, and you can paste it. And once you paste it, you can now go ahead and save it, okay, to wherever you need it to be saved. Okay, so you just go ahead and save it and press save. Okay, so that's the first shortcut we want to look at, Windows plus print screen. Okay, the next one we want to look at is the Windows plus tab, tab. Okay, Windows plus tab screen, I mean keyboard shortcut. And what that does for you is that it brings up um a view of every possible software that is open in your system. Okay, currently I have OBS software open, which is what I'm using to record this um this tutorial, this video. Okay, but if you can also give you access to opening new desktops. Okay, but I just wanted to start another app. Maybe let me just open another app so that you can see more than one. Okay, so let's just say I open Google Chrome. Okay, and I have this open now. So if I press Windows tab, you'll see that the two apps that are currently open, will be showing. You have access to, viewing them and doing whatever you want with them. You also have access to viewing the current desktop you are on, or to start a fresh new desktop. All right, so that's what the Windows tab key does for us. All right, so having done this, we would go back to continuing with the Windows shortcuts with special keys and symbols. Okay, the next one we are going to move to will be symbols, actually, and signs, like the Windows and period key. Okay, now the Windows and period key, which is like the full stop key, can also do what the Windows and the colon key does, the one that has both colon and semicolon. And when we press the Windows and the period key, it brings up the emojis tab. All right, and this emojis tab is quite useful, especially in some cases where you may find it difficult to access, in your normal keyboard, whether in your laptop or your desktop. You won't see an option to activate emoji. So sometimes, maybe when you are typing online, you may want to put an emoji in what you want to say, but you really can't. It's not all the platforms you are in that give you the opportunity to put emojis, like Facebook and the likes. So this is where this comes in really, really handy. All right. So the Windows and period key will open this tab for you to choose whichever one you want. Okay. Now moving on to the next Windows shortcut with signs, Windows and plus key. Windows and plus key. So if I press Windows and the plus sign, you would see um, this show up, which is the magnifier tool. Okay, and you can use it to zoom closely or zoom away from the desktop or whatever you are looking at on your screen. So if I press the plus sign, you can see that it has zoomed this up to 200%. Okay, and of course if I press back, it zooms it back to 100%. So that's what Windows and the plus key does for you. Now we are going to be looking at the Windows and the number keys. Okay, now the number key, simply does Windows, the mixture of Windows and number keys simply does the same thing. It just depends on the number of shortcut apps that are available on your desktop. Okay, so if you look carefully at the taskbar of your desktop, you'll see that you have, you know this usually happens for your most frequently used apps. After a while, um windows any Windows, in fact, whether it's 11.7, will smartly save your most used apps on your shortcut. And it also has the apps that are really important that must be there per se. You get, like the file explorer. So where the Windows key comes in handy is, now mind you, it's only the shortcut apps, not really the ones that are currently open. Where it comes in handy is that, for example, this is the first shortcut app, this is the second, the third, and the likes. Now, if I wanted to open, let's say, the third one, which is this file explorer, that's where I will now press Windows and 3. Okay, once I press Windows and 3, you will see that it opens up the tab for the file explorer, the particular one, the shortcuts app that falls on that number. Okay, so let me close up. So that's what it does. I can open Windows 4, and you see that it opens the Chrome here, okay, which is the fourth number in the order. So that's what Windows and the number keys help you to do. Okay.